hell is going on, you guys? It's your boy Sabi Baby, and today we're going to be diluting a bunch of the fragrances that we made in the past streams and just bottling them up. And yeah, I'll be giving them away to people. And so let's get going. All right. Actually, which mount should I use? Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'll figure out which camera angles I want to use. That'll work. All right, so we're gonna be diluting all of these fragrances here, and I'll be bottling them up into a bunch of these, and then I guess after I'm done diluting each one, I can give it a quick sniff and tell you guys what they smell like. Even though they gotta sit and meld together and mature, they have to do a maturation phase, and after you've added them to alcohol. So we'll still smell them for you, but they're not going to smell exactly like they're going to after they've fully matured. So all right, I wrote them all down, the dilution levels that I need to get 15% for every single fragrance. I went through and did that before the video, did all the math. So we're going to try and get as close to that as we can for each fragrance. And the first one we're going to dilute is Flower Bomb version 3 that we made. So the final one that we did was version 4, but I already gave fun of the entire trial 4 to the client who was interested in me recreating this for him. So this is all we have left of this one. But yeah, this was I was trying to replicate Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid for this fragrance here, and I mean I got pretty darn close, but eventually I was like, I'm just gonna give up and quit wasting my money on trying to master like it's a masterpiece. So whatever, I got as close as I could, and for my sanity in my pocketbooks, and this is what we got. So version 3, I need 1.4 grams of this. Let's see, I don't know if I have that much. We'll see. Okay, so this one I created it with the Ruby Orchid Accord and a bunch of other materials, cotton candy smells, red berries, pink pepper. How much? 1.4. Okay. It's hard to do this and talk. It's like, you're counting. All right, we're aiming for 1.4. And then we'll be diluting it with our perfumer's alcohol. And it's funny, when you go to stores sometimes and go to buy a fragrance, they'll be like, oh yeah, this one's an eau de parfum, so it's oil-based. It's like, no, it's not. They're still diluting it with perfumer's alcohol. Just because they used a higher concentration of oils to make it does not make it oil-based. Just a sales tactic they use. So how much do I have left? So yeah, there was only about enough for one sample of this one. I got some left in here though. Okay, that's as close as 1.4 we're gonna get. Now we'll get our ethyl alcohol. I don't know if you guys can see me when let's see, what is the best angle for this? Probably want to see the scale. But I don't want to block you guys while I do it. Okay. Okay, now I'll be adding 6 grams of perfumer's alcohol to make this a 15% dilution. Or no, I'll be adding 5.882 grams. And yeah, this is a dilution of the Ruby Orchid Trial 4 that I made. Or no, Trial 3. 5.882 grams of ethyl alcohol. My buddy gave this to his mom for Mother's Day. So that's where most of this trial went. That's why there's only one left. Happy Mother's Day to Jared's mom. That was this fragrance that I have here. And yeah, I'll be gone for a while, guys. So we'll be going back to perfume or cooking videos. Cooking and fishing video will be switching up, or the videos that I post are going to be switching up here soon. Thank you guys for watching the perfumery videos. That's my main goal here. But I have to make a living doing other things. All right, so that was our first trial diluted here. This is Flower Bomb version 3. Flower Bomb version 3. And this is a Eau de Parfum concentration. It's right on the border of like a Eau de Parfum and a Eau de Toilette. It's like where Eau de Toilette meets Eau de Parfum. Eau de Parfum is 15% strength. Mix it up a little bit before I spray it for you guys. Some more reactions to what the smells are. This is assessing all the fragrances I was able to make this time home. The summary video. All right. Let's give these a smell for y'all. See what the smell is going on. Okay. So we've already diluted all these in previous videos. If you guys are interested in watching me watch those or smell those or make these, sorry. Just switch my camera around. Okay. Boom. Flower Bomb version 3. Trial 3. Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid version 3. Dang, that's nice. But I still did one more version of this for her because I wanted to keep tinkering with it. But man, this one's even good. Yeah, it's nice and floral but fruity and sweet. It's got that little prick of the pink pepper in the top notes. Give it that little kick. Not so just sweet, you know. It adds depth to it. But yeah, you get the red berries, and then you're getting that smell of the red, the Ruby Orchid Accord that we made that kind of smells like a bubblegum flower. It's weird. And it's got slight aquatics, just clean. It smells like a nice summertime fragrance. Yeah, fresh ocean air. Candy, like maybe you're walking past a taffy shop on the water. Yeah, it's nice. That was trial 3 of Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid. Eau de Parfum, 15% concentration. And I have the formula to all these, so if any of these sound interesting to you guys, feel free to drop a comment. We can get in touch with each other on an email or something. And I can send you guys, this is a 10 ml vial, I believe. Let me see. Mini spray bottles, 70 piece. I'm not 100% sure, guys, but there's 7 grams of liquid in here. So Yeah, it's just under, it's a 10 ml vial, I believe, guys, because a 10 ml doesn't exactly hold 10 milligrams. But yeah, this one's real nice. Man, and I was like upset with myself when I made it. Not upset, but I was just, it's because I was comparing it to Ruby Orchid, trying to get like exact, and man, it was so hard. But this is a nice fragrance, guys. I think we'll do that because I don't want to waste anything, leave nothing behind. So perfect. I'm already on the page. So we're gonna switch this now. We're gonna put this, all of this, whatever's left from this trial, into this bottle here, and dilute it down as well. This is gonna be a long video, guys. But yeah, I'm getting ready to bottle all these up and get rid of it all. Just give it to friends and whoever else is interested. So how much of this do I have? Hopefully not more than 1.4 grams. Yep, shoot. 1.7. 1.9. Dang. What should I do? Here's what I could do. I could make it a... Yeah, there's no way that would fit in there. Okay. I could break it down. Let's see, 1.965. I'm just going to make this a 20% dilution. 1.965. Okay. Redo some math here. So that would bring us to a 19.53%. We're aiming for a 20 now. So we'll take this down. Let's go 5.8. See where that brings us. Okay, closer, 5.7. We're aiming, oh, perfect, 20%. Okay, so we need to add 5.7 grams of alcohol to reach a 20% dilution with this, and we should be able to fit that into this vial. All right, turn her around. .965. So we're going to clear our scale. We're going to add 5.7 grams of Perfumer's alcohol to reach our desired concentration of 20%. And this is just a second dilution of the Flower Bomb, guys, but this is a 20% dilution. So this will be we'll call this a Parfum. Hope I cleared that scale out. Shoot. Darn it. 5.7. We'll see when I get this full. Yeah, I think I cleared it. I know a good way we can check though. Let's see. So if I did that correctly, 5.7, yeah, that should be right. 7.65 grams. I wonder how much the last one was. 7.65. Let's see. Sorry guys, fixing some math real quick. Okay, What is going on here? $7.2, and this one was 7.65. So let's see if that. $7.65. Yeah, it looks about right. Okay, so that means I did tear my scale. Okay. So this one was Flower Bomb version 3. And this one is the Perfume. I'll shake this one around, give it a smell too. It's gonna smell very similar, just more intense probably. Plug in my phone while we do this so I don't die on the live stream. Wouldn't be a first time. Okay, yeah, my back's killing me. Alrighty, y'all. That does it. What do we have here? Version 2 of Flower Bomb. Yeah, we're gonna do smell version 2 of Flower Bomb now. Okay. So for that one, get rid of this and that. Sorry. Clean it up real quick. Okay. Don't want to cross-contaminate anything. Setting up our fragrance number 2 that we're going to dilute and assess. And this one is just trial 2 of Flower Bomb. So this is the one prior to the last material or fragrance we just diluted. Sorry. Okay. So Flower Bomb version 2. Of this one we need 1.25 grams. And this was the same idea. Okay. But we'll see if I can tell what I tinkered from this trial to the last one. Okay, so I said we need 1.25 grams of this. And the easier way to do all this would just be to weigh the whole thing in my cylinders back behind me. And then dilute it into one of those and then just bottle it all up in one big large batch, but 1.25. But I don't want to have to wash all my cylinders afterwards, which honestly I might end up doing though. Yeah, this one smells real juicy. I can smell it. 1.26, okay, close enough. And we're gonna have to reuse this one a bunch. Just put that there. Oh man, my back is killing me. And 6 grams of perfumer's alcohol. I did clear the scale. Flower Bomb version 2 from our other live trial. These are all, every fragrance I'll be diluting today was made in a previous live trial, live blending session on my streams. Okay, we're aiming for 6 grams. One more drop. We went over a little bit on our last, on the raw material, so we can go over a little bit with our alcohol. Man, sorry about the internet, guys. It keeps cutting in and out. All right, here's our assessment of Flower Bomb version 2. See if it smells any different than, now that all the materials have sat for a long time, it probably smells better because we rushed the assessments anyway. Give it some smells. That one's nice. I don't know if I use citruses in it. I think there's bergamot more on this one. Nice, lively opening, bright. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, you can smell the ozone material is pretty strong, the aquatics. But yeah, very candied, floral. Ozone though, very strong in the ozone still. You can still smell I could tell this was the trial that I overdosed the aquatics in it. But it smells good. It just smells really strong. Man, what material is that? I didn't make the aquatic accord that I used for this fragrance. I used a pre-made accord from Perfumer's Apprentice or one of those guys. And it doesn't smell nearly as good as like Fixateur 505, where it's just like an already ready to go marine, just workhorse material. This one, it's too ozonic. Like it has that too strong smell of like floral ozone. Or like that, it's like an ocean breeze smell. I don't remember if it's Helionol or what it is, but it's got this. Sorry guys, I'll look at the camera more. Yeah, but the ocean breeze smell is just too strong. Man. So yeah, that was why on trial 3, I went and made my own. I believe I did my own aquatic one on this one. And yeah, this one smells much nicer. More feminine. This one smells just too aquatic, sporty, but not sporty like an Ultrazur smell. It's more like Helionol or some weird breeze. It's not like blue sportiness. Just more fresh air vibes, but too strong of fresh air. Okay. Next, so yeah, that one's still good. I maybe could have done that one at a 10% since it's, I don't know. I could just top that off with a little more alcohol. I think it would be good too. I'm gonna label these two. This was FB version 3, FB version 2, and we'll continue smelling them as they dry down. Yeah, version 3 is a more well-rounded version of that one. Okay, version 3, version 2. And I've got a bunch more of that one to dilute. That would take a while. But that's what we're doing today. Man, I might just put that one in a vial. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we're gonna do this one differently. Bunch of bottles. Okay, so the last one was 1.25. Give me a long video. Got my Sasquatch here. These are all the things that we've yet to dilute. And here's the one we're working on now. Here we go. All right, just gonna keep going until this is all done, guys. I might have to take a break, come back, continue. So we'll keep going. We need 1.25 of this one. I'm gonna do that till it's gone. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that stuff. 1.253. Okay, clear it. Now we add 6 grams. Get her down. I'll try to do this as fast as I can, guys, without messing up. Going for 6 grams. I've got that bottle behind me there that I might use, actually. Speed this up. A gun cleaner or something like that. It's like I know tattoo artists use them a lot. You probably see it in the background there. We can just squeeze the alcohol in here and then finish it off with pipette. I think I'll do that. It's easy to go over with that if you're not paying attention. Okay, next dilution done. We're not going to waste our time assessing it. We're just going to keep going until all this is done. Drop a label on it real quick. Flower Bomb version 2, Eau de Parfum. So yeah, this one has all the same characteristics as the last one pretty much. The red, floral, juicy, fruity perfume that smells like bubble gum and flowers and like a little bit of spicy rose, but that one had too much of a aquatic vibe going on to it. And it was aquatic in a manly sense, and not really, it was just too much of the ozone smell. And if you guys are into perfumery, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you've ever used aquatic materials, you know how easy they are to overdose. Okay, keep it going. How much we got left? Probably got 4 bottles of this. I wish these samples were a little smaller. I could give away a lot more samples if these weren't so big. But I used to make pre-diluted trials of all my things and only have enough samples for one assessment. You save money that way, but I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I just needed perfume with raw materials. It's a lot more expensive, but I don't know. I feel like it's just the right way to perfume. As where all these boxes in the back are all pre-diluted. You still need to use pre-dilution sometimes if the material is super, super strong. Darn it, and I went over. Not enough to care. Okay. 6 grams. Wish I had an assistant or someone I could pay to do this part. So yeah, just come over and dilute all of my stuff for me. All right, and for 6 grams, this is just the Ruby Flower Bomb version 2. Dilution. You guys are joining midstream or something. Okay. One more down. I plan on handing these out to random people, co-workers. Just giving samples out, trying to build some clientele. Eventually, I've never sold anything, but that's the final goal eventually. Not final goal, but the goal is to eventually sell some of these products. And if you like aquatic women's fragrances that smell like flowers and bubble gum and berries and pepper, this might be for you, even though it was considered it wasn't an accident of it. Yeah, it kind of was. I overdosed the aquatics, but it still smells fine. I would still wear it. Okay, boom. this might be boring, guys. Go ahead and skip around in the non-live version if you guys need to get to the other smells of the fragrances. But I'm just gonna work my way down the line and dilute everything. Get rid of it. Get it all bottled up. .25 coming up. As close as I can get. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna top off our, shoot. We're gonna top this off. This is our little alcohol gun here. Shoot. Okay, funnel right here. Trying to pour right into the bottle like an idiot. I only want to pour what I think I'll use today, because I don't want any of this having to sit out into this gun, or I could put it back, but I don't know, I feel like once it's out of the bottle, I don't ever want to put it back in. Contaminate the entire thing. Okay, so we're going for 6 grams. Finish with the pipette. Much faster. That'll speed up the video. Shoot, now I went over. Not by much. We're good. Let's go. We're moving now, baby. Flower Bomb version 2, Eau de Parfum. How much do I got left? Getting an assembly line going here now. Getting in flow. .25 coming up. Still diluting Ruby Flower Bomb version 3 into samples. And this was the fruity floral. Kind of powdery a little bit, I guess. Juicy, red, aquatic. So how much do I have left? We've got this much left in our pipette. So that, I don't know if that'll be a full sample, whatever. All right, now to 6. We're gonna stop at 5, close to 5 as we can. Six grams of alcohol for a 15% dilution of Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid version 2. One of our first live streams. Okay. Have a decent amount of samples after this. Let's go. All right. Labeling. Let's see, I could do this one at a 10% dilution and probably fill an entire thing. That's what we'll do. We'll put it in there, see how much we got left. We'll just make it fit. Okay. I might have to get into my formula so and do some more math real quick. That's okay. I want to say this one was like 77% strength, so yeah, we could fit all of this. Ooh, 1.4. Perfect. Yeah, we'll call that good. I had one more drop in there, but that's exactly what we need pretty much, so we're going to keep it. Oh no, we needed 1.25. That was the other trial. So that was 1.425, so I need to come back over here now, fix that. Alrighty. Flower Bomb version. 88.6%. Trial 2 was, yeah, so look at on this one, bergamot. What was the bergamot at? 3% of the formula almost. So yeah, I could notice the bergamot. And what did we say? The women's workhorse, but so that was a whole separate formula. Ooh, this one had rose absolute and jasmine absolute, so it had some expensive flowers in it. Okay, but so it's at 88.6%. Adjust this, 88.6%. And now we had 1.425 grams. So to make that a 15% dilution, what could we do? 6 grams? Ooh, 8 point, no, I can't fit that in there. Okay. So we can't achieve a 15% dilution in this vial, so we're gonna aim for a 20%. So let's see. 5. It's 2. So we need 4.9. Let's see. Closer. 4.89. 4.88. 4.885. 4.886. So we're just guessing until we get exactly 20%. 4.887. There we go. We've achieved 20% dilution with a 4.887 grams of Perfumer's alcohol. Oh man, my back. Okay, so we need 4.887 grams. So I need to stop at 4. Stop at 3 just to be safe. 4.887. This will be our last dilution of this one, and then we'll get on to a new fragrance. 4.887. 20% dilution of, close enough, as close as I can get. Okay, so this is our 20% dilution of Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid Volume 2. Label that one a Parfum. Version 2 Parfum. All right, so that one made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That last fragrance, that last sample made 5 samples. Excuse me. So this is what we've made today so far. Bam. Okay, guys, what do we got next? Let's do something different. Okay, so we'll do a men's one now. We're gonna do this. This one's gonna take a long time too. There's a lot of that one. Get rid of this bottle and this trial thing now. You know what? There's still a couple drops in there. We'll save that. Okay. So next we're gonna do this green tea fougere. It's it was themed around the yerba mate fragrance, I guess. It's yerba mate absolute, so it smells like dark green, kind of like hay, a little dirty, woody, kind of creamy, herbal. And that's just the smell of yerba mate. And if you've ever tasted it, you know how good it is. You should get some if you haven't. But yeah, I recently had yerba mate this last time out on the boat. I bought like this gourd, and the yerba mate, it's called like a bombilla. And the bombilla is this straw. It's like a spoon with holes in it. Really good. And I think it was pretty cool that I happened to also have the note in my perfumery stash already. And so I wanted to create a green tea men's summer fragrance. So upon researching yerba mate and what it blends well with, I found that it blended well with a bunch of things that go good in fougères. So I made a men's summertime yerba mate themed fougère. And that's what we'll be diluting today, working on with this next section of this video here. So, anybody wants a timestamp for me, feel free. Moving on to the green tea fougère, version 1. I only made one version because it came out darn good, and also I had to start getting ready to take off for a bit. So, all right. So for this bad boy, So let me cross these two off the list we've already diluted here. So we can cross this one off. We're done with that, done with that. We've got all these left to go. But I don't know if I'll have time to do that in a video, guys. Today I might have to break it up or take a short little break and come back to you guys. I need to let out my dog here in a bit. Okay. So instead of going in order, we're going to skip around. That way we can mix it up instead of doing like 2 trials back to back like we did. Now it gets kind of boring, I guess, assessing 2 such similar things. All right. Get all our things in place real quick. All right, men's fougère. So for a 10% dilution, what do I want here? Do I want a 10%? Do I want an eau de toilette? I think I'm going to do a 15% for everything, even though I could get a lot more samples out of these. The lower the strength the less concentration I have to use, the more bottles I'll get in the end result. So I think the 10% even performed well in my first trial assessment of it. So what do I want to do? The 20% was kind of strong, honestly. So I don't know if I want to. The 20% was too strong, so I re-diluted it to a 10%. And I liked it. I liked it at a 20%, but there was one nose in particular who didn't like it. That'd be my nephew, hater. But my brother smelled it on me, and he said, "Man, what are you wearing? You smell good." He said, "It smells fancy or something, like some Gucci or something." And I said, "Nope, that's this men's fougere I've been working on." And yeah, it's also got like black pepper in the tops, a little bit of spice. It's I don't know, it's pretty sophisticated smell in my opinion. But, okay, let's dilute it. Enough talking, let's get to walking. So what do I want to do? Do I want to do it at a 15%? I'm going to do it at a 15. Best of both worlds. We get the Eau de Parfum longevity with the Eau de Toilette diffusion. So, can't tell if my gloves are contaminated. I think they're good. Don't want to cross-contaminate anything from fragrance to fragrance, so I'm going to get rid of this pipette too, just in case. Should be fine though. Oh man, I can already smell this. Okay. So we need 1.55 grams of this. 1.155. It's a very dark liquid, completely different materials from the last ones. Very manly materials. Tobacco, oak moss. I'm sure I used, wait, did I use any woods in this? I'm not sure if I did. The oak moss is already a woody material. I added a bunch of that. Let's see, I don't want to overdo this material. Yes, it's a classic smell. It's a fougere. It's a combination of oak moss, lavender, coumarin. I said 1.15. 1.155. Kind of smells like a barbershop. But yeah, I wanted a more classic modern approach. So I added the green tea. And let's see how much. Okay, so now we need 5.852 grams of perfumer's alcohol. Okay, 5.5. 5.852. 5.852. Oh, I also added castoreum. I just got a whiff of that. 5.852. Castoreum's that beaver material. Leathery, inky. Nice, close enough. 5.849. Sweet. All right, and this one looks really cool after you dilute it. Wish it would focus on there, but yeah, I like how it. Woo, pretty cool. Okay, so that's our men's fougere, yerba mate fougere. Oh my gosh, I almost lost that one. It's a lot to write on a small vial. We'll just call it yerba. Version 1. No, I can't. I need to write it. Green tea fougere. Green tea fougere. That way I know how to find it in my Excel spreadsheet. I need to put the same names on here. Okay, let's give that one an assessment. I don't know if I ever assessed this one for you guys. Very dark liquid though. It's like at a 20% it was even darker, but it's because of the tobacco and the oak moss. I added oak moss absolute, which is a very dark material and thick, and so was the tobacco. I needed to heat them both up to get them in there. Castoreum is also a dark liquid, so yeah, all those dark materials added up to this greenish hue. Kind of reminds me of something that would look like in a curve bottle, or like that should belong in a curve bottle. There's black pepper in there, I think, too. Oh yeah, there it is. All right, but in the smells. So yeah, there's lavender in there in the tops. So it's just you get hit with an initial blast of some lavender. But it's surrounded by a green yerba mate herbal, like hay smell. Not like a barn or nothing, but just like a bale of hay. And green tea, just straight up herbal tea, no, not in water yet, just like the actual bag of tea itself. But then you get the slight woodiness of the moss from the Vera moss and the yeah, it's good, but it makes it's very the lavender is like it's very relaxing. It's like it almost smells like an Earl Grey tea bag. But yeah, that one's nice. And then it also has that classic theme of the fougere. If you've smelled colognes, you'll understand like the category that this fits in. This little bit of the tonka in there from the coumarin. But yeah, then there's that slight pepperiness too, but it's just barely there. You can barely tell that there's the black pepper. Yeah, that's nice, guys. I really like that one. And this was the one that my brother commented on later on in the dry down after I'd already been wearing it for hours. He could smell it from about 10 feet away. And it was like, man, yeah. And he's, man, what are you wearing? That smells good. It smells fancy like Gucci. Green tea, fougere, yerba mate. This bad boy right here. So, right on there. We'll smell it again later. Green tea, fougere. And that's a more men's. Definitely manly. But honestly, it's not like crazy manly. Like most of my things you could probably wear unisex, masculine or feminine when I write my formulas. But yeah. So we're going to continue with this. Get this all done. So I should just put it into a flask and get her done. But then I got to get this dirty, and then I got to pipette this all out of here, and then it's just a lot of work. I'd rather just put it all. Hey, there's a smaller vial. These are the ones that I should be using. But I've only got one of those. So I'll save that for if I have another small one. All right, so. Oh, snaps. Almost broke it. All right, y'all. Gonna do some more of that one. Dilute this all down. So what did we have? 1.155. 1.155. Like, subscribe, comment, share. You know what would have been good in here? I think some mint would have been good. Like a spearmint. If you guys got any ideas, feel free to drop them in the comments. If you guys have an idea for a fragrance, let me know. Get together, make you a sample of something. If you like it, you can buy a bottle. You have to pay for the sample, the time it takes me to make it, the materials I have to use. It takes me about an hour to make one sample. 1.155. So yeah, an hour of my time is worth money. So is all the materials I have to use to make these things. The research I have to put into all this. $5.852. Alright guys, so we're still diluting the Yerba Mate Fougere, 5.852. And this will be a 15% dilution. Perfect. Okay. Herbal green tea fougere. If you like it, you drop your name in the comments, you guys. Let's start a giveaway. You guys want to start a giveaway? We will. But actually, I can't actually give it away right now. I'm taking off. But yeah, if you guys want to, you drop your names in the comments. Drop some stuff in the comments, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Right. Men's Fougere. Yerba. Eau de Parfum. Yerba Mate. Should give one of these to my buddy Jake. He really liked that Yerba Mate tea. Let him try it on the boat. He loved it. Okay, keep it going. Get her done. Let's get her done, brother. We're locked in. We're rolling. Could be out. You know what? All right, you guys. I'm going to take a... screw it. We'll finish this bottle and then I'll come back. I'm going to have to take a break. But I'll be back on. Take about an hour break. Go get some lunch. So we're going to continue diluting this green tea fougere here. Get another bottle going. 1.15 grams. And yeah, this is like an aromatic. $1.155, 5.852. 8 by 2. Oops, a little bit over. 2 drops over. Oh well. All right, another bottle done. Alright, sorry guys, yes, this is probably kind of a boring video, but at least I'm assessing all the materials after I'm done with them. So yeah, this was the one. Let me give it another riff real quick. So yeah, I'm starting to smell the hay and the coumarin a little bit more. The lavender is starting to wear off. Now you're just getting left with the yerba mate and the fougere remnants, the citrus of the. I'm pretty sure I put bergamot in there, so yeah, there was a little bit of citrus, but it was mainly lavender. Okay, some more of this. Another one of the fougeres. Yeah, I need to start doing giveaways. It's a good idea. If you guys are interested, let me know. I'll think about it. I'll figure out a way to do it. If you guys are interested in giveaways, let me know in the comments. 1.15 grams. That way you guys watching can smell these things and get a nose on what I'm making. Help me build a name. You know what else would have been good in this? I'm thinking like that it's argument aldehyde light, and it smells kind of like what's that soap called? Irish Spring soap. That green of the Irish Spring soap, just a little tiny bit, I think would be good in here. But it already almost kind of smells like that. That's why I'm suggesting it, because that little bit of the citrus and the green smell. And yeah, I don't know. Okay, 5.8. Back to this. 5.852. Yeah, when you go over with that gun, you go over by a lot. So it's easier to get, oops, 5.852. Close enough. So one drop over. If I were to go over with the gun, then I would be way less close to my target concentration level. But yeah, if I go over by 1 drop of perfumer's alcohol, that's not a big deal. But if I go over by a millisecond too much with this thing, then it could really skew the numbers. I'll label it. Okay. Keep it going till this bottle's done, then I'll take a break and come back. It's gonna be a busy day getting all this done. I want to get all of these diluted. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more bottles to go. We've done almost 3, so we'll be back with some more assessments later on today. I need to take a break. If you guys like these type of videos, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Help grow the channel. Keeps me motivated. Yeah. And I have fun doing this, so I don't mind if I don't get likes. But okay, anyways, here we go, back to it. 1.15 grams. Yeah, I really like this one. I'm proud of this one. It's different than all the other stuff that I make. It's like usually I do aquatics and woods. This one I didn't really use hardly any. I do some aquatics, but more as just transparent background performance materials, not as like actual fragrance boosters. And then I don't know if I actually use like any cedar or anything like that. I typically like to add woods, but I just use oak moss in this. 1.1, it's too close. I'm not going to try and put another drop. I'll go too far over. Yummy. I think my hands are clean. I don't want to get this contaminated. Okay, 5.85. But yeah, I'm really impressed with how far my perfumery has come. We're getting somewhere, guys. And there's still so much room for improvement, it's crazy. So, yeah, the sky is the limit. As close as I can get. Excuse me. Okay, there's another one down. Oh, and fougere smells like a fern. It's the mythical smell of a fern. So, yeah, they looked at a fern plant and said, man, those don't really smell, but if they did, I think it would smell like this. But yeah, I've kind of morphed that because this smells more like hay, but it does have that green smell that I could see of from a fougere, I guess. Let me smell again. Yeah, I can see that, I guess. But this is skewed too much by the yerba mate for me to smell like a fern. It definitely smells green and mossy and like it should be in a forest. Like the yerba mate, I don't know, and all the mosses, but the hay, the green hay, herbal, smells like drinking tea in a forest, I guess, around some ferns. Until we run out. And man, I don't know if I must have slept wrong or something, guys. My back is killing me. If you hear me, like, it's almost hard to breathe. Okay, we can get some more of this. We're gonna do 1.155 grams again. Process, I know, 1.155. Sorry guys, I spaced out there for a second thinking about things. Trying to think about how I could get the giveaway to actually go. That'd be cool. There's got to be like a website or something where you got to be like, oh, like, share, and subscribe to qualify for the giveaway. However, if you guys know how that stuff works, drop it in the comments as well. Help a brother out. But yeah, I'm really thinking if I did another trial of this, I would add spearmint. Just a slight little bit of spearmint, like a one that smells like a sweet, like bubble gum, like the green 5.852. whatever that gum's called. I think that would go good with the lavender tops. .852, one more drop. There we go. Got to be getting close to being done with this one. We've already made, this is the 6th sample we've made of this one. Imagine if these were half as big. I would have 12 samples right now. Reach more people. Okay. Yerba mate. EDP. Need to make business cards, a website, all that good stuff. Get legit. Let's get locked in, you know what I mean? Just get freaking locked in. Let's see if we got enough to do another one of these. 1.155. I think we do. Possibly more. Man, that smells good. Makes you want to just go take a nap. Just relaxing. It's a good smell. Yeah, I find myself reapplying it throughout the day just because I want some more lavender top notes, because the lavender kind of wears off, you know. But I'm like, you know what? I need another spray. I never really used lavender either, surprisingly. I've used it very few times. It's crazy. That one was exactly 1.155. I think I got enough for a whole nother vial of this too. Okay, 5.852. I almost feel like the color is kind of a turn off with this. What do you guys think? That's why I was thinking about maybe doing it to a 10% because it's a less harsh color, but 5.852. But if I put it in a different bottle, it won't really matter. And I like the color anyway, but some people are just so picky. And it doesn't stain your clothes. I've tested it on white shirts. We have another one. This is that herbal green tea fougere. Men's yerba mate fougere. EDP. Eau de Parfum. And all that stuff means, guys, is the strength of the concentration. It doesn't mean that it's oil-based. It doesn't mean that it's alcohol-based. Well, typically, if you're going to be using a spray perfume, then it's going to be an alcohol-based. The only time you get oil-based fragrances is if it's roll-ons. Those are what you call oil-based perfumes. Just because it's a parfum doesn't mean that it's oil-based. Don't let these salesmen at the mall try and sell you on that. All it means is that it has a higher concentration level. So yeah, we did this at a 15% strength. So this is right on the borderline of being an eau de toilette or an eau de parfum, but I believe it's an eau de parfum. Yeah, this should be enough for a whole nother one. But yeah, I really like this one. It's kind of like a green, creamy. .15. All right, baby. How much we got left? Oh yeah, I think that's enough to do a whole nother one. If not, it'll be close. Might not be exactly 1.15, but whatever. All right, 5.8. No, 5.852. I'm sorry, it's probably a bad angle. You guys probably can't see with my arm there. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. It's lunchtime for me and my pup. Take my dog for a walk and come back. Stretch my back. Well, we got one more bottle, I think. Man, that was a lot. Look at that. It's made all these dilutions of this. One sample. And these are big samples, too. But yeah, I'm glad there's a lot of this one because I like it. Share it with more people. All right. It's actually one of those ones where it's like, sometimes you make a big batch and then they all suck. So it's like, okay, now I got all these vials of something that doesn't even smell great. I mean, kind of like this one. Or which one was it? Oh, number 2. Man, we made a bunch of that one too. There's 5 bottles of that one and it smells great. But it's like, it wasn't something that I would have finished. It's it's a trial for a reason, These are all trials. Some of them are when I got to it, I'm like, okay, this one's good. I don't need to do another trial. Like this men's summer, for instance. But man, I've already used quite a bit of it. There's not going to be many bottles of that one. But you can tell because I liked it. And I've given it away already. Okay, guys, we're going to finish this up. I got one more here. Thanks for joining, Andre. Oh yeah, I know. Maybe evaporated. No. Yeah, I took him out right before this stream, so he's all good. Last one, I believe. Aiming for 1.155. but yeah, we'll save that. All right, close as we can get. Still a little bit left in here. We'll save that for whatever, for something else. Okay, now get her down. 5.852. Oh no. Oh man, I'm hungry. 5.852 grams of this one coming up. And that'll do it for the series today. Or now, I gotta come back in a bit and finish. Gotta get all these diluted before I go. Damn. Woo! Hurts your back slouching over like this too. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, that's at the Fougere one here. Yeah, just clean herbal. Alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. And this was all we did today. We made all these dilutions. And yeah, we still got 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. And I'll do that later on today. Thank you guys for joining. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace. Smell you later.